Welcome to RPG Maker MZ Tutorials. Today, we have the second part of the event transfer tutorial. I'll start off by saying that I'm not entirely sure why this is called event transfer and not movement. Regardless, we pick up where we left off and are told to create a new event that will move 4 steps to the right. We begin by giving the event dialog, and we leave the trigger as action, which means we must interact with the event for it to do anything. I think I've mentioned before, I struggle with event triggers. I think it's because I don't actually play a lot of RPGs, as it were. I've learned that RPGs really are event-driven, which makes sense. The game is telling you what path to take, but that's a conversation for another day. We then tell the event to move right 4 times. We check the skip if cannot move box on and check the wait for completion box off. During the playtesting, I realized the tutorial really wants you to try every conceivable alternative. Meaning, it wants you to check the event from every side and interact with it, which is a good practice, especially since this event can and will be stopped because it is in such close quarters, with little room around it. I ran the playtest several times. The tutorial kept asking me if I had checked the event, and I really wasn't sure what it wanted me to notice since the tutorial dialogue didn't really change. I could tell that the tutorial knew that I had not checked every condition that it wanted, and it just kept asking me to rerun the playtest. It was slightly frustrating. Now we are instructed to create a second event. This event will walk alongside of the first event. What is interesting here is we only give dialogue to the second event. The movement is added to and controlled by the first event. This makes sense though, since we are copying and pasting the movement, and because of this, the movement of the second event is dependent on the first. So the dude won't go anywhere unless she does. We run the new playtest and can see the dude walk along with the lady. The tutorial then warns us about the wait for completion box, saying that if we checked the box and wanted the dude to go after the lady was done walking, catching up to her, that we should be careful because if there are obstacles and the process cannot be completed, the game would essentially become stuck. This tutorial was pretty quick and easy, but it felt kinda like foreshadowing to me. With what little experience I do have with RPG Maker, I know in the future there lie struggles for me, at least, with not only triggers but with skip if cannot move and wait for completion. Thank you so much for watching. Have a very nice day.